Sophie and Jill, it's Sean here. What I wanted to do is, rather than sending a long email to you both, I thought it was worth doing a screen share with you to really focus on the key areas I think that we need to look at and familiarise ourselves with before we go live with this. So in this video, just a few minutes long, what I wanted to do was just to look at what automations the software does for us. When a booking is made, what emails are sent out, what happens with the calendar, how we inform the cleaners, etc. So what we'll do is, if you navigate to the left-hand side toolbar, if you click on the cogs button at the bottom, then go to emails and then email templates. This basically shows us all the email templates that have been set up by the software, and you'll see at the top we've got various recipients. So some are sent to obviously the customers, support, the teams, which are the same things as cleaners. This particular software company uses teams of 2 cleaners, which is why teams is used rather than cleaners. And then the staff as well, which would be the 2 of you. As you'll see, there's a fair number of emails here. I've probably disabled about 50%, just to make life easier for us at the start. But what I'd like you to do is to spend a bit of time looking at what these emails are, what they say in those emails when they're sent, to get a better understanding of the timelines of this, and when a booking is made, what happens next, when is this email sent, when is that email sent. But very briefly, if I just go from when a booking is made, what will happen is the first stage is the client will go to at the moment we send them to a / payment page to input their card details. Once we receive that card payment notification, then the 2 of you send out a confirmation email. The plan is to send them to a Launch 27 page, which is basically the Launch 27 booking form, and then all this information is then fed into the back end. But I'll cover off the booking form and how that is. But the idea is this page here, the / complete your booking, would be the page that we would send clients to instead of our payment page. So what we're looking at in this video in the next few minutes is, once that booking has been completed, what happens next? So if we go down this list, you'll see, let me see if I can find it. So this booking received email. So let's click on that. And what that says is, as you can read from the first line, this is not a confirmation email. All it's saying is that we've received your payment details, we've received the time and date that has been pre-agreed, and we're going to send a confirmation email to you in the next few minutes. And the reason for that is the way the system works is that once that initial email has been sent to us, we need to allocate that job to a specific cleaner, and that job is not confirmed and a confirmation email is not sent until we've made that manual process of sending or allocating that job to a cleaner. So once we've received that email, we have a look at the cleaner schedules. We decide that, for example, Elena is available. So what will happen next is that we will get this template, which is basically the booking confirmation template, and we allocate the time and date. The booking info at the bottom, that's all automated, so that will have the address, that will have number of hours, date, time, which cleaner, and once that has been allocated to a cleaner, this gets automatically sent to the client, and effectively that is then with the client. That's all confirmed with the client. At the same time, I realise I'm jumping around a bit here, the software also has a neat system where it syncs automatically with Google Calendar. So whatever job that has been put in for tomorrow at 10 AM with with Elena for 3 hours, that will then automatically get put into Elena's calendar. So you don't need to automatically do that at all. So that happens at the same time. So the confirmation email is sent, and then what we have here, and I know you both send out reminder emails, but the software basically sends out an automated reminder 1 day before. As you can see here, it's got the information of the customer, and it just says, it's clean is coming up, all confirmed. Obviously, if there's any problems, they can email you back. This is all linked to our inquiries at inbox, so any questions will get picked up by the inbox there. So the reminder goes out 24 hours before, the clean happens, and then the next stage is that we send a feedback email. Again, this is all automated, which is great, and you'll see it's in the booking rating email here. What you see here is, and we're going to change this slightly, but what it has here is that the current process that they use is that they have like a smiley face template. If I click preview, you'll hopefully be able to see, and you basically click one of these buttons, which is essentially, green is great, 5 stars, 3 is okay, and it wasn't good as 1 star. And all these ratings get collected by the cleaner and by the client as well. So that's great. And then if a client gives us a good rating, then we send them a further email, which is this, not that one, it's the, should be at the bottom here. Happy rating follow-up. Can we ask for a favor? And this is where we ask the client to put a review on Google or Facebook for us as well. Let me just go back to that. It's sort of closed. So happy rating follow-up. As you can see here, Facebook and Google. So this automates a lot of the daily processes for you both. So obviously in the confirmation stage, once it's allocated, that gets sent to the client. There's no need to put a confirmation email together. It automatically gets put in the calendar. 24 hours before, a reminder is sent. Day after, a feedback request is sent. If it's a good review, then we ask them to fill a Facebook or Google review page as well. So a lot of this is automated, which is really good. So I'll leave it there just for this video, but what I'd like you to do is just jump into this email template part and have a look at what happens. This is primarily obviously from the client side. And get familiar, and I think the more familiar you are with the process and what happens in the software when a booking is made, the easier it will be. Certainly for me, spending more and more time on this, it's getting more familiar, and I'm getting more confident about how everything works as well. So I'll leave it at that. As I said, there are other videos, and I'll post them up